Welcome back to Heroes and Villains HQ. Today I have my first Marvel Legends review for you, Captain America from Brave New World. So let's jump in. Before we crack this open, let's take a look at the packaging. So on the front here you can see the logo of the brand new Captain America Brave New World movie that hit theaters February of 2025. The figure is inside the bubble there with a bunch of different accessories and his wings. On both the left and right side, you can see the mural of Sam Wilson as Captain America in the new Captain America suit. And then on the back, similar to the Black Series line, you have another mural of Captain America as well as a brief description of the character. So let's crack this open. So let's take a look at Captain America and the accessories that are included. So first up, this is the figure. We'll take a look through his detailing in a second, but he does include one of two backpacks. They are the same exact sculpt on the outside, similar paint detailing, but the difference is on the backside. So one is just the standard backpack that houses his wings, and the other one is actually where you can attach the wings. So it does include an extremely large left and right wing that articulates in four different places, so you can really get that flying motion um, on your shelf. So how you attach these is you line it up with the peg and just press them in. One thing I want to call out is the wings do have two different sides. You can have this flat side here and the one that has more of an indent. The indent goes on the inside of this. And then these wings can articulate in the wing itself, but also can move up and down along this backpack. We'll place that on him in a second. It also includes a different head sculpt. This is him with his helmet on, his flight helmet, so that he can, fly at extremely high altitudes. It includes a pair of swappable hands. It does include Red Wing, which unfortunately does not attach anywhere, but it is included. It does have this peg here that you can probably attach to another accessory you have in your collection to get him, flying alongside Sam, but nothing in this set, so that is unfortunate. And then lastly, the shield, which one thing I want to call out is this peg piece back here. So it has a peg that you can place inside this hole here to make the shield just kind of sit on his back. Now, when using mine, I actually broke this piece here that goes on his wrist. And so that I had to, use Gorilla Glue to glue it, and now I can't, move this thing because the glue seeped down into the hinges. So I'm kind of stuck in this permanent. He's using the shield now. That is how I want to display him on my shelf. But one thing I do want to call out if you get this figure is to be very careful with the shield, with this piece in particular. It is very easily breakable. It just snapped right there. Kind of see the white. So just be very careful when placing this piece on the figure. Okay, so now let's take a look at the figure, and then we'll toss the wings on and take a look at him in his flight mode. So this is just an absolutely perfect representation of Captain America. You can see it's got this nice true blue color, a true red and white, and the silver paint detailing. The head sculpt is also amazing. It looks exactly like Anthony Mackie. The boots also look perfect as well. No pegs, which is amazing. And then the standard double jointed articulation of Marvel figures. See at the elbows as well. Really get that almost perfect angle. He does have bicep breaks here, which allow him to twist the biceps. And then lastly, you have the shoulders, which move up and down, forward and back, and in circular motions. Lastly, the abdomen can the ab crunch, so you can kind of get him bent over in that motion. So let's pop the wings on and take a look at them like that. So now you can see when the wings are attached, this figure is massive. If you do the full wingspan, it spans another probably 2 figures on either side. Um, like I said, the wings can articulate, so you can shorten the footprint by just bending these down or pulling it up and bending them in, and that makes the figure much smaller, which is nice. You can also kind of get that look of him when he shields himself. A lot of really cool things you can do with these wings. So you can just see right there how big they can be. I personally like to have one wing down and then one wing up like this, and I think that's how I'm going to have him displayed on my shelf, just because I am strapped a little bit for space. So I think this figure is perfect. The wing articulation, the paint coloring, and the likeness of Sam Wilson, just it all ties together so well. So what are my final thoughts on Sam Wilson's Captain America action figure? I think this one's perfect. Great articulation, fantastic paint detailing, perfect sculpt for the wings, a lot of great articulation with those, and the face sculpt nails the look of Anthony Mackie. I think seeing the mantle of the shield be passed on to Sam was awesome in Endgame and in Falcon the Winter Soldier. And seeing him really come into form as Captain America in Brave New World was awesome to see as well. And I think this figure, and specifically this outfit of Captain America, looks fantastic. It has kind of the callbacks to Chris Evans's character, but also some of Sam Wilson's own uniqueness to it. So I think this Captain America is a must-have. If you're an MCU fan, if you're a Captain America fan, definitely pick this one up. So with that said, if you enjoyed the video, toss a thumbs up down below. Subscribe to see more Star Wars and Marvel content. I have something planned basically every day for the next few weeks. So definitely subscribe and hit the notification bell to see what's coming in the future. And I will catch you in the next one.